we just went over the interface, a simple little quick tutorial over the interface. Now let's just go ahead and just kind of just let's do something with Logic. If you knew, this is for people who don't know how to play. Say if you don't know how to play an instrument, you don't know how to do anything. You just wanna make some music. You wanna find a way I can make a beat or something without even knowing how to play something, right? So this is what this tutorial for. And one really cool thing about Logic is it has loops, and it has royalty free loops. So loops that you can use and don't have to pay for them. So if you into that, if you don't know how to play and you just want to just, hey, I need a loop or something. If you want to do something for like a blog, have some background music like a blog, or you just want to use some music for something and you want to create it yourself without knowing how to play, Apple Loops. I don't really use Apple Loops. I might use like a shaker sound or something like that, but pretty much I don't use anything. I don't use any loops from Apple. So anyway, but if you want to do that, this tutorial right here is for that. All right, so what we want to do, like we said earlier, we hit that help button, right? And we saw that you have your Apple Loops right here, Apple Loops button. So let's go ahead and open up Apple Loops. Bang. Oh, now right here we got all these different little selections right here. You got your all drums. You got beats, bass, synths, piano, electric piano, organs, blah 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 blah. You got a lot of different things that you can choose from. I don't really use this, so I haven't downloaded all of them here. This is what this is. That's why these are grayed out, because I haven't downloaded them, because I don't need them. But we gonna play with it a little bit. All right. So this is how we're gonna do this. All right. So you say you already have a track here. So let's say I want to find a drum beat, right? So let's hit this all drums, and let's just select acoustic. You got your genres here. You got your rock, blues, urban, jazz. You got your styles and things like that. But we're going to select acoustic. And let's say we want to also do another selection. We want to select distorted, acoustic distorted. All right. So it limits the category to acoustic that's kind of distorted. So whatever that you're looking for, you can hit groove in. You can add groove into it. Whatever you want. You can add process to it. You can add part, whatever you want to do, you can add to it to your, to narrow down your selection. So we got these beats here. Deep end beat, good life beat, whoop de whoop. Now when you select it, it's gonna play. It's gonna give you a preview of what it sounds like. So let's hit one of them. Okay. Now what it's doing is it's playing the beat with the tempo that you have for your track, which is 120. But if you look here, it has these tempos here, which is letting you know the tempo that beat sounds the best at, which is where it should be. So what we gonna do, we gonna match the tempo of whichever one that we use. Let's see what this good life beat is. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. So let's go ahead and use that beat, right? So the suggested tempo for this beat is 88. So we're gonna make our thing 88. So we're gonna go up here where it says 120 right here. And we're gonna double click it, and we're gonna change to 88. Bang, enter. All right. So now when we hit this, it's gonna play it at this tempo at 88. Now that sounds a little bit more groovy right there, don't it? Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. And what I'm doing, I'm hitting this. Sorry. And then I'm hitting spacebar to stop it. So that's how you can play and stop. Hit the spacebar, stop. Hit it again. You can play. All right. So now we're gonna slide. We're gonna highlight it, and we're gonna grab it. We're gonna slide it over here, and we're gonna put it on track 1. Bang. Okay, it's asking us. The audio has its own tempo. It contains its own tempo, saying that if I didn't switch this myself, it's asking me, do I want to switch it to this own tempo? But I already did that, so we don't have to do that. So I'm going to hit don't import. But if you didn't switch it up here, you'll put yes import, and it'll automatically switch your track to the best tempo for this loop. All right, it'll switch your track to the tempo that's suggested for this loop. All right, cool. Now this is what we got. We got it right here. It's like one bar, right? It's one bar. So what we're gonna do is, now this is like some semi-advanced stuff, but I'm just gonna do it real quick for you right now. What we wanna do is we're going to hover over this, make this a little bit, and you see how this is changing. How my pointer, it's a pointer, it's a trimmer. Then it's this thing right here, this little circle with a line. That's your loop. All right. So when you hover over it and you see that, if you drag this out, it's gonna loop for these beats, for these measures. So I'm gonna go for 4 bars. Bam, right there. So that means that little section, that 1 bar section, is gonna loop for 4 bars. All right. Now, if you select this whole thing, I'm sorry, that went away. Bring it back. Now, if you click in this area right here and you drag over, well, it's already there. So, but it would be more like this. Well, guess it's not doing that. So, but you see how I'm dragging this right here? That's how you can select what you want to loop. All right. So you can loop 8 bars. So what I want to do, I want to loop this piece right here. Now, a quick key for loop is C. You can hit C and C. C, which is mean for cycle. And also, the selection for cycle is up here in the toolbar. So like I said, you hit this question mark and you go over all this stuff right here, and you go over this, it's going to be your cycle button, which is like, and if you look at the quick help, it tells you exactly what the cycle button does. You know, it turns it all like on and off. You know, so whatever you have selected within this cycle, it's going to repeat this over and over again. This 4 bar section right here. All right. So cool. So let's just listen to that real quick. Let's check it out. Beat. See, you got your own drum beat, and I'm telling you, look, this is royalty free. So you can use this drum beat. If this all you want, and you just want to just have this going, and you say something over it, whatever, that's bam, you got your beat. You know what I'm saying? Pretty cool. So if you don't know how to play, if you don't know how to get started on making a beat, this is where you can start with this and start getting ideas and putting ideas together. All right. So all right, now let's add another part. So let me go over here and let's hit reset. And let's say I want to add a bass line, right? So let's go to here. We're going to select bass. And say, since I got acoustic drums, I want to get an acoustic bass. And I think I want something grooving. So I got acoustic, I want it to be grooving. Right? So here are my selections right here. So I got upright, funk bass, 1, 2, 4, and 9. Let's check out 1. That's kind of cool. Let's see what 2 sound like. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna roll with 2. Alright, so you see the suggested tempo for this one is 100, but it's going to be 88 because we can't have 2 different tempos, of course. So let's see how it sounds at 88, which I think it was already playing at 88, which was cool. So what we want to do is we want to grab this, we're going to slide it over underneath this thing, and it's going to automatically make a new track. All right, so you can slide it here, and you want to slide it all the way to 1. Over the bar 1, it's going to automatically make a track for you, right? So we got our Good Life drum beat, and we got an upright funk bass number 2. Now let's see how they sound together, all right? Here we go. Man, it's a beat. Nice, huh? Bam, see? This is what you can do with Logic. You don't have to, like, you don't even have to play just to get started. You know what I'm saying? And this is royalty free, so you can, whatever, you know, whatever you want to do, man, however you want to roll, you know. just like to do my own original stuff, and then I can play a little bit. So, if you can't play or things like that, if you're not all the way good yet, I wasn't that good at first when I started out. So, but if you just want to just play with it and just kind of see how it works, bam, you can use the Apple Loops, and that's a beat right there. Like in 2019, you don't need much to a beat. You do that, and bam. So, and what you want to do is now, since there's a bass line, which is an instrument, you see over here, it has the keys. It's in the key of C. So when you put in other different sounds, like anything besides some drums, you want to make sure that it's in the same key. Because if not, it's going to be off. And, that's the thing about it. So you got to make sure that all the instruments that you use besides the drums that you select from your loops are in the same key. All right? All right, so that's cool. So that's all I wanted to show you about Apple Loops. Like I said, you can mix and match. You got all types of stuff. A matter of fact, let's go back and see how another one sounds with it. Bass, acoustic, grooving. Let's see how one sounds with that drum. Let me see. Let's see what we got. Y'all ready? Here we go. You don't really swing like the other one. The other one was a little bit better. Yeah, the other one was cooler. So I'm gonna leave that back. But yeah, so that's how you work with the Apple Loops. Like I said, you go here, you hit the loops button here up top. See where my mouse is? Hit that loops, and you just pick and choose. You start with like a drum beat, and you can just pick and choose what you want to use. So let's try. Let me see. Let's get rid of this one. Let's go back to that bass. Let me see. Drums. Go back to that bass. Go back to 2. Yeah, that's dope. Let's try that with like a different drum beat. Let's see. Take that off and delete this. If you wanted to delete it, just highlight it and just hit delete. See how I just did that? Hit delete. Bang. All right. So let's go back to drums. Reset. Let's go back to drums. And let's do acoustic. Let's do grooving. And let's see what they got down here. I don't know if I like. Let's see what this bass vintage. All right, let's try this bass vintage break beat. See what you sound like. And this tempo over here is at 100, right? So let's switch our tempo to 100 just to see. Oh, 100. Wait, no, go back there. 100. All right, so we want to loop that. Put that on here. Loop this here. This was a 2-bar, so we want to loop the 2 bars. Let's see what we sound like. The other beat was real tight, so this one is cool. But anyway, you get it. You get it. You can play with it like that. So that's how you can work with Logic using Apple Loops, man. All right? Already.